Anywhere between 70 and more than 100 million people will be watching the debate. That is more than any other single event, whether it's an individual campaign event or their conventions or the part of their conventions where they give their speech accepting the nomination. And it's the two of them together where you are actually seeing and comparing them, both stylistically and hearing a difference in how they view different issues, whether it be the economy or immigration or what have you. So you have two men that have not debated in 4 years. So you've got two guys, don't like each other, haven't seen each other, pretty rusty, heading into the biggest night of their lives. That about sums up what's at stake on Thursday. Now, people go about getting ready for debates in different ways. According to reporting, President Biden chose Camp David to go with some of his closest aides. In the past, he has holed up with them. He has talked about policy. He has actually mock debate where, you know, they build a set. We built a set. It was the set that President Obama used when he practiced in 2012 at Camp David. You want to kind of simulate as much as possible. The debate started at 9 o'clock, so we started at 9 o'clock. We got in character. We stayed in character for 90 minutes. Donald Trump would have you believe that he doesn't prepare. He just moseys in and, you know, he doesn't need to think about things. He doesn't need to practice or be the polished Politico. That's not true. To start, debating is essentially arguing and disagreeing. So from that simple perspective, Donald Trump has been preparing for debates for pretty much 78 years. More specifically, he does a couple of things. In 2020, yes, he resists the standard go off with your team and stand at a podium approach. But his team often, for lack of a better word, tricked him into mocking. They would sit there, often over lunch, and they would start having conversation. And the conversations would suddenly have questions. And the questions would suddenly get sort of pointed. And this was back in the day when Chris Christie was a supporter. And Chris Christie took a very active and leading role in simulating, as best as he could, a contentious exchange. The muscle memory, it is getting used to things that you would not otherwise do. And the reason you go off and practice distinctly is because debates are distinctly different.